Arsenal hosted Liverpool coming off the international break, and it looked like a team in disarray. Well, not for the first half. Anyway, the lineups, what'd you think about the lineups? What was your first thought, Fizz, before we get into it?
Like so many questions that I just said whatever, but it seemed very obvious that he's putting all his eggs in the Europa basket.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. After a break, which, hey, like always, I'm not up to date on the injury thing. Like, I just found out this morning that David Luiz got a knee surgery.
Right. Yeah.
And shit like that. So my bad. But,
right.
I mean, anytime coming off of a break and your decision is I'm starting Pepe, and I don't care what people say, man, and Abba over ESR and Saka. Saka wasn't even on the bench.
Both of them
be injured.
Both of them had little injuries and little knocks. Saka's was from the I think the Tottenham or West Ham game. He had a little injury issue, and ESR got hurt. Just a little knock in from the international break. But no, I'm with you. Anytime you see Abba and Pepe playing at the same time, you have to be like, oh shit.
I saw those two. I saw No Xhaka, which
he got a knock too.
He got another knock. I saw Chambers out on the right, which played great last time on the right, and I'm not opposed to him playing the right. But after a break, you think that we probably come out with at least Cedric. I mean,
Bellerin hasn't started in a long time. So I mean, I don't know.
He opened his mouth. That's it. Like,
I don't know what's
been playing too much, but
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But that was my biggest thing. It was Pepe and Abba at the same time, and then I realized that those two guys got injured, Saka and Smith Rowe. But Bellerin not starting again. Was like, whoa, what's going on with that? But I mean, we've seen this all year, like with Arteta. Like, remember Holding had a concussion and he was cleared to play, but he never started him. Never, it was just like, wow, how come he's not playing? Or same thing with Gabriel.
When Gabriel came back,
he got that red card and had to miss a game. But then Arteta left him out for 4 weeks, while Mari played. And so yeah, it's just weird how he does that, because like you're seeing the same thing kind of going with Bellerin now. And I'm not, I'm not his biggest fan at all, but we got big matches coming up, and he's one of the, he's team captain, right? When Abba's not on the pitch, that's the team captain. He
has been.
So to further go along with your little theory that he's, putting all his eggs in the Europa League basket, that might be the case, but we'll only find out if Bellerin plays on Thursday. So
yeah. And it's a bit of an example that I guess if you include loans as well, I mean, some people have credited Arteta for at least thinning the herd a little bit and getting some, what do they call it? Getting some fat back cut, but
word. No, I get you. So getting some of that greens, fat back,
some greens with some cornbread, and
sounds like somebody's.
Excuse me.
You're ready for Easter dinner. Huh? I feel you. All kind of shit jumping off. Nah, but
we're thin too. We're really thin, because if you're going with that theory Europa League, then you probably try to start somebody over Tierney. Tierney just came off international duty like everybody else, had 3 assists in one game or something like that. He been playing like everybody else, and we went ahead and ran him out there with a team that I don't feel like we were really going to be going after it with.
Right. Yeah.
This is not our attacking team. Like, I don't care what people say about Abba and Pepe, like their possibilities or what they could potentially give you. They don't. We're way too far in the season to be talking about, well, when they're on their game, it's too late. It's too late for that.
They showed their true colors, especially Abba. But as far as Pepe, I don't really expect anything from him. If you're gonna play Pepe at any time, it should be in the Europa League, because that's where he's shined the brightest as far as the goals he scored, the assists he's gotten, and just the way he plays in Europe is complete night and day compared to how he plays in the Premiership. Abba, he paid homage to Gervinho with the hair, you know what I mean? But he's what I say before the break, how much could we sell him for? Because he's not the right type of guy that moving forward with the young nucleus you're developing, Arteta, and the way you want to go with the team. He's not the guy to be leading them. Like, he doesn't need to be an example in the locker room. You know what I mean? Yeah. As far as the silliness and the dancing and the nonchalant attitude,
he's just
come on.
I mean, at this point, man, I just beg everybody, man, just be honest. What do you see out there? What do you see? You see a really kind of a lazy effort.
Yeah.
I was tripping yesterday. I kept laughing because he likes to do the like when we're trying to close the ball down. He likes to act like he's closing the ball down, but never really stick a foot in or try to even try.
Right.
In the meantime, I'm watching Lacazette lunging from 7 yards away to just get a toe on something, and every once in a while he does. But Abba, nothing. Never nothing extra,
No, yeah, when you see it's night and day, and it's bad for Abba when he plays when Laka's on the pitch, because you see the difference firsthand, especially with little balls in the air that you kind of fight for to win them. You see Laka going up strong, trying to win those, and just like you said, putting a foot in. Whereas Abba, it's just like, what's my saying? If Ozil was a striker, he'd be Aubameyang. They just kind of cruise around and do something incredible every once in a while where you're like, damn, look at that guy. He's really good. But for the most part, it's just So, we come back from international break. We look flat. Actually, I'm not going to say that, because the first half defensively, we look good. Gabriel played great. Ironically, Gabriel played great in the first half. He was tremendous. I thought him and Chambers were great. It's, the announcer kept saying Arteta has said that the handbrake is off this team.
I saw that before. I saw Arteta say it.
And when we come out and play like that in the first half, it's just like, no, it's not. This is exactly how we ended the season last year. This is how you want to play in big games. Sit back, absorb pressure, try to catch them on the counter. Only today, I mean, we didn't even try to do anything going forward at all. It was when we finally did get the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, Liverpool just, running around like crackheads, dominated the game from start to finish.
Twisting, turning. That's a penalty, is it? No, he's still going. Oh, how about that? How about that?
Thank you for tuning into Caught in Two Minds. Please head on over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and review. All feedback is much appreciated. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at CITM Podcasts, at Guna Rush, and at eMarshall Comedy. The music of this podcast is brought to you by Statics. If you like what you hear, please head on over to staticsmusic.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Statics Music. That's STATX Music. Peace.